this is a kind of butcher room. So, you know, we make like animal food and we peel the animals here, which is skinning the animals, but I refer to it as peeling because I'm a morbid fucking weirdo. We got a giant dining hall, which has like some special statues in it. We've got our kitchen, which houses both fueled wood stoves.
You disgust me.
I know. We've got wood stoves and we have electric stoves. And it's a kind of like if the power goes out, because you sometimes get solar flares and stuff like that, which takes out the power grid for 24 hours, I can still cook stuff. And with such a huge colony, as you can see all these people up here, I need to have food production going at all times when possible. So moving down to another area, I'll focus on here. Obviously, we've got more bedrooms, slightly bigger bedrooms. They get 2 animal beds and a double bed. So some people get like jealous that somebody has a better bedroom than them. But that's fine. This is one of our hospitals. There's 2. They're basically identical. So we've got all these hospital beds and nothing fancy. I don't have I've researched the steel beds that make it better, but I haven't built them because I don't have steel. I have all these little things here. These are fermenting barrels to make the beer and stuff. We've got some electric heaters. I've got a passive cooler. I've got this thing that makes people feel strange and happy. I've got a couple of them hidden around the base. So, you know, if you're ever not sure when you're in a colony why you're like feeling so good, it's probably the cult mentality of that. I've got this, we've got batteries. So I should probably show you a bit of the electric grid. So I have this set up a lot different to most people. I have my power grid set to 1/4 of the map at a time. Powers 1/4 of the map. So anything within the space is powered by a mixture of, look off that, geothermal power, solar power, and windmills. And over here, I actually have some water mills getting made. So that's going to help too, because I didn't think I could even make those. Combat supplies in the area. Okay, yeah, hold up. Who was it? It was Labia that had... Where the fuck is she? Is she out on a quest? She is. Okay. Who else had really high wardening? Like, it's basically got to be glowing. Oh, it'd be pretty early for you, wouldn't it? It'd be like 6 or 7 a.m. for you. I'm not surprised. Oh, Dan. Where you at, Dan? I accidentally clicked on Val, but where you at? Where the fuck is Dan? Okay, hold up. Go to next nearest person. Dan, come here, mate. Go and call the trader for me, yeah? That'd be just sweet, you know? Let's save it before and after. I save my game a lot because I am trying to like advance through this. I'll explain it all as I go, sort of thing. But I really don't want to lose people, and shit can just happen so fast. All right, I'm pretty sure we don't have any money at home because I just sent that out. So what the fuck have I got to sell? Sculptures, magnificent. Yeah, no, go for it. I'm gonna sell some shit. 5:30 a.m. Oh, that is an effort. I appreciate you being up. Like, you're probably up this early for like work and stuff, but like, man, I appreciate you being up this early to watch. I must admit, like, the times that I chose were either 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. And in both cases, it's either fucking late or it's fucking early. So, yeah, I can't win either way. Let's see, maybe good statue can fuck off too? Yeah. Okay, so that gives me like $700. I do actually need to buy stuff off them. I just want to see what else they've got up here. I often sell resurrected mech serums because I just honestly haven't successfully used them. You have got medicine. I need that because we don't have much. 6 p.m. yesterday. No. That basically sounds like an average, like, you know, afternoon, evening, or the 12-hour, like, stint for me is like I get up at like 6 and I kind of work until 6, I think. I got components. I'm going to see what I can get here in the base. I need fire foam shells. I don't need a shitty knife like that. I'll pet Azula while I'm making decisions. Because that will help. Brain power, you know? I would love that, but I can't afford it. I already can't afford this. I've got to sell all this shit. How do you feel, sir, about sculptures? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you need, like, all of them? Yeah? Fabulous. Now we can start trading. Okay. So I could just take his money. Or I could actually buy maybe one more thing. I can't afford, like, something special, like a minigun. That'd be magnificent, but I can't afford it. Maybe a normal gun. An SMG. I can afford an SMG. So you can have one of them. I still got 170, so let's see if I can afford, like, a basic knife or something better. Nah, Gladius is too expensive. Alright, they'll do it. That gives me a little bit of gold. God only knows where that lands. I think it's supposed to land down here somewhere. There it is. Okay, well that answers that question. It just ends up here. I'll save that again. 80 hours a week, being nocturnal. Like, do you ever get moments where you sort of miss being able to, like, sleep at night? And just, like, just basic things like getting up in the cool of morning instead of being already awake in the cool of morning and stuff like that. Because I sometimes get that. Chimpanzees in a depressive mood. Like, on the weekends are the only time where I can sleep at night. So I tend to monopolize on that and try to go to bed at the same time as my partner and try to get up about the same time as him so that we have the same kind of bit of time together kind of thing during the day. But it can be very hard to readjust to that. Just because my body wants to be asleep during the day from, like, the habit that I've got with this. So I end up really tired and or by the afternoon really, really tired. I need this to get out of here or it'll be cut off and it'll get somewhere stupid. Yeah. So I'll keep going around my base because I figure it doesn't hurt to, like, show it around and stuff. So this thing that I made a call on a moment ago is like, what do you call it? One of those galactic comms console type thing. I'm not really sure how to say it best. But basically, if a spaceship goes over the planet and is within range of this, I can make a call out to them for resources, or people, or whatever. And in the event of an attack, I can also make contact with my neighboring allies, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see it past my butt. Here we go. But yeah, I have allies that I've made, and I can call them to assist me in emergency. And I do sometimes if I really need to. God, they're doing good with the food. So proud. About 3 hours of sleep a day. Just always awake, it seems. You know, I don't think I've ever worked 80-hour weeks, but I have held down 3 jobs in the same time frame before. And I had, I think, a 4-hour window where I wasn't working every day, 7 days a week for like 8 months or something like that. And I just remember, because like I had to spend a couple of hours, like, you know, doing like household chores and prepping food and all that stuff and spending time with like my pets and stuff each night. Like I'd have to dedicate like probably 2 hours towards that stuff. But then the rest of the time I'd have to try to sleep, which was only like probably the other 2 hours a night at best. But it never really bothered me back then because it was on that cycle where I was really awake all the time. Because I used to have it when I lived across the road from the gym was probably the worst time for me because I would not stop going to the gym. I would go to gym when I got up in the morning and before I came home at night. And if I got bored, I went back. So what I'd end up doing is my day was basically gym, work, gym, play games or draw, and then get about 2 hours sleep and then repeat the cycle. And I did that for a good couple of years, just consistently. So like the whole you only get a couple of hours of sleep a day thing, like I definitely know what that feels like, both the willing and the unwilling participant involved in that. Like it's completely different. Like if you're doing it on like because your body's just kind of used to it and you don't like you do fine with 3 hours, it's not so bad. It's not great, but it's not so bad. But if you're doing it because you don't have any other choice beyond like, oh, they're both there. Let's go say hello to this. If you're doing it because you've only got those couple of hours between work, it can be like the worst fucking thing in the world because you got no time for yourself and you got no time for like, you know, actually getting good rest or unwinding and enjoying your hobbies and stuff. These guys are doing such a great job. It's just I really don't need that many art projects. These two are fucking ripping through the research projects. Yeah, so I got distracted. Where was I? I was up here. Okay, so I've got like a fridge area and stuff like this. Obviously, most people have better looking fucking storage than I do, but this is what we've got, so everybody can deal with it. I basically have like any kind of refrigerable produce or whatever is in here, including body parts. So there's a liver, there's a heart, you know, whatever. Bulk goods. All right. It's this kind of stuff. It takes my mind away for a couple of ducks. Oh my god. Okay, so we missed out on ducks last time. Who the fuck was it? Dan. Where the fuck is Dan? Dan, get your cheeks down here and make a trade. I'm looking for specific people because they have a really high skill level in... Where's your bio? His social's 11. It's not the highest out of everybody I've got, but it's high enough that I should get a pretty decent deal. I'm gonna mail sheep. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to cull the sheep in another year or two. Which, by the way, I think the year is down... If I can get it... Hold up. Let's get to the edge of the map where it's easier to see here. So the year shows here. And I think we're probably about 5 years in or something. It says 322 days since my arrival. Each season's only about 15, I think. So I will take... We actually need the males. Because I accidentally culled all the males. By accident. I'll take your male ram. It'll be fine. I've got all this food and stuff, but do I have... Oh my god, why did you call it wild? Okay, so my people have the option to bond with an animal, give them a name, and they have chosen to give this Thrumbo the name Wild, which is going to be confusing because you can have wild Thrumbos. People are idiots. Alright, I've got 2 females that could sell me off some good money, but I kind of want to keep the females, honestly. Maybe I have something else of value. Oh, I've got cloths and stuff. That'll do it. Alright. Keep that. Camel fur, plain leather, lizard, pigskin, leather, bird skin. That'll do. I'll keep the cloth, the devil strand. Blue fur is getting beds. That's for something. I don't remember, like summer clothes, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, they don't have a great deal of money, but they've actually got like a good amount. I don't need chem fuel. I could use that for medicine. That's taking me back a bit. Components, yes. That's still going to hit me up a bit. But I have beer now that I can sell, and beer is expensive. That's, I think, per item. Per beer. So, yeah, it's kind of good. And I can sell all this clothes. Everybody's dropped since we had that heat wave, which I forgot to check is already over. This will sell out. There we go, positive number. Alright, hold up. It's too much. Yeah, okay. Gonna be too much. I could sell something else, maybe. Something small, like a light. Yeah, that'll do it. And... okay, that's probably good enough. Sell all that shit. I didn't need to, but whatever. They have, like, nice granite chest tables and stuff, but I'll leave that alone. Except that. Okay. Guys arrived at the trader, and you've got space, and you've got food. I could take elks. I do wonder if they scream like the bucks when they die, too, because that would be hilarious. Domesticated elk can be milked, but refuse to carry packs. Interesting. So they're not hauling animals. They're not like a yak. They're more like a cow. Interesting. The stuff you fucking learn in this game. Alright, well, this is basically one of the last places on their list. They don't have a lot of, like, they don't have a lot of money, but we'll see what we can do. I do want whatever components they've got and all the steel. What steel you got, mate? Take your medicine, get rid of the walls. Try to get that back up even-ish. Even if I can't make it quite, if I can get it close enough. I probably can't. Oh, that's right. I brought plasteel and jade and shit. Whoa. Hello. Let's make some trades. Oh my god, I've got thrombo horns in here too. Holy shit. This is like a what would I like to take home scenario. Because I would like that. And I need to keep the bedrolls. I was just about to fucking sell them. I'm like, wait a minute, there's something I've got to do with those. Alright, well, I could take guns. You got guns. I'm so going to get attacked for having any kind of weapon on me. We'll take that. We'll take those and a spear. They'll be fine. Now, that's taking it down quite a bit, but not enough. I could take trainers, but I don't quite need that. Now, plastile's got to be a lot lighter than the other ones, so take that down to there. That's all right. Hold up. 700. Nearly. Let's try it about 500. Actually, hold up. The fuck was I on about? That was almost right. Yeah, all right. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave that guy alone, and I'm just going to head down to these two. I'll see if I can make it up to that one and then head home. Because if they've got more steel, because I've still got thrombo horn, not everywhere accepts that, but most places accept plasteel. For some reason, I have got marble blocks. I must have taken apart something somewhere. What else have I got? I've got so much clothes. Most places will buy clothes, so that'll be good. Welcome back. You haven't missed too much. I've actually just had like a whole heap of trades, which have been kind of magnificent, actually. Needed it. Look, I've got this little male duck now. That's a female. Don't mind me. I'll fucking find one eventually. They all look the same. I'm going to get out of here before there's some kind of discrimination law against me. Let's see. Research screen. Yes, okay. Let's do autocannon turret. I don't use them, but it'll be fine. So you can research stuff. So I've done quite a lot of research so far. I'm working towards eventually making a spaceship. That's what you need this stuff for. But I'll get to that. Let's see, what else? So we did my food area, which is refrigerated. I'm working on upgrading that. I just need the steel and components to come home. Did the hospital, the little fermenting barrels, the batteries, comms table. I've got 2 of these rooms, and they're prisoner rooms. And basically the idea is that I've got a good bed and a medical bed and kind of like a shit ground bed. And I think I can have up to, in this area, how many can I have? 8, 12. So I can have about probably 24 prisoners because I've got 2 of these on the map, which has been really useful because at any given time, I have had quite a lot of prisoners. So I've got more beds. Again, I've got these fucking everywhere. I've got only batteries throughout the center line. These markers here are my center lines. So easy to make the difference between male and female duck. Green and yellow, navy blue. Female is grey brown like a rabbit. Unfortunately, in this game, it's not quite the case with the ducks. So where the fuck's a duck? Let's see. That's a female. I have 1 male duck. There, you. So yeah, it's got a little bit of green on it, but I only have 1. I accidentally overculled my animals and got rid of all the males, so I've had really great egg production. Problem is I also have no male chickens. So yeah, that guy needs to stay alive long enough for a couple of like fruited, eggs to happen. And I need to get a rooster. What's happened with this? Oh, we got a new quest. All right. Sorry. So Prime Chancellor of Fimbom has sent us a message, and apparently pirates based at nearby camp have been raiding its caravans. The camp is controlled by the rogue pirates, and he's asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all the enemies and turrets. So basically, there's 13 pirates that I'm going to have to attack, which I might honestly just take whatever I want home. Okay, that happened in the background. Anyway, let's see. We've got... I would get... Oh, fuck yes. Okay, all right. Hold up. Let me take a swig of water first. Okay. So, recon armor is really, really great. It's really strong and light, and that's a masterwork, which means it's really, really great. The Venomac Power Cell, I have been waiting for these for ages. Oh yeah, they do all sorts of shit in the background. So having one of these connected to, where is it? My power, these, right? Basically means I don't need to have electricity or power connected at any given time. These will make power, and they will fill up the batteries connected to them. If I get a few of them, I could connect each one to each grid, and I can just have power rolling out. I've been waiting to get one of those, so this will be what we get. But somebody's going to attack me on the way home for that for sure. The gold I don't need, I can sell. We'll just pause for a second because the cargo pod arrived. And whatever's in the camp. Lucerium is drugs that basically keep you alive, but you have to keep taking them to keep whatever the injury or impalement or whatever is always working. Oh my god. I forgot I enabled that again. That's only enabled during RimWorld, by the way, guys. Uranium is great for the spaceship building later on, but I don't need that for a few maps. And Camp Loot. Persona Core, I don't think I have one yet, but I'm going to need that for spaceship. No matter if I end up at the end spaceship or I make one, I'll need one. It's basically a super advanced AI. Yeah, it powers the thing. Let's see, plasteel, I just sold off a shit ton of that. So it's going to be this. And where are these cargo pods? So every so often cargo pods arrives, and sometimes they've got food, sometimes they've got people. And if they're people, they're sometimes injured and stuff. So, oh my god. Yeah, sometimes they could be really injured and you have to get them to hospital immediately. And there's no questions asked about it. But that quest I just accepted, it'll be out here in the world somewhere. It's over here. So my place is here at the moment. This is my first encampment. And what I am working towards, if I zoom out, scroll up, is the off-world spaceship is up here. So there's a spaceship that's landed, and I have to try to make it across the world, making different settlements throughout the way to make sure I can survive the whole trip, because this is so far. Like, even where they are how many days out? They're 1.3 days out from where I am there. So this place would be quite far away, in months worth of travel. And the idea is that I need to... There's two ways to end this game, basically, right? I can either make a spaceship for myself on whatever map I'm on, or I can travel to that spaceship and get out that way. However, if in either event, once I arrive at the spaceship or once I build a spaceship on my current map, I will be besieged by a non-stop wave after wave after wave of nearby enemies scrambling to get to the spaceship to leave. So I basically will probably lose a great deal of my base, and by that point in time, I'm not going to want any of my special pets like Xena or whatever else I came in with. Can you take me to my animals, please? Like Zeke and stuff like that. Like, I already lost a couple of pet animals. These are all ones that my people have bonded with. A couple of them are from the beginning, like Drooly and Big Boy and stuff, and Snuffle. Like, they're all from the beginning, but there's a good chance that I'll lose them. And if I lose a bonded animal, the person connected to it, like Seahorse is bonded to Big Boy, she will go ballistic and probably try to murder everybody in the vicinity. So that can happen. Thank you. I'll grab a stick of water now. So Orange is having a tantrum because he's in serious pain, but that's okay. And Marjot's experienced some inspiration. Cool, that's fine. They experience things, they have tantrums, they do all sorts of stuff. What's this fast? Oh, we finally found some. So Long Range Mineral Scanner has finally found some steel. Yes, let's have a look. Where is it? That's not far away. So I've been searching for steel because my people need it. So I'm actually going to send off a caravan to that. But I actually want to send off mostly miners, exclusively miners. So I'm going to need a couple of people, probably got some good buyers. This is going to take a little while. Sorry, guys. I don't know the names of all my miners yet. I haven't had a quest like this to start getting familiar. But once I find them, it shouldn't be too bad then. I also have some great names in here like lasagna. You know. I probably want to send out a couple of other types of people as well. No. Nearly. I almost thought that was. I don't know if I clicked on you a moment ago. I think I did. Oh, Nightwolf, welcome in. Well, you can rename them, but I'm a stickler for a lot of vanilla gameplay. So I tend to keep everything kind of as it is because I've got, for instance, Grim plays an extremely modded game with a lot of, what do you call it? Yeah, a lot of mods and stuff. So I think there's over 300 mods for his game. So he's not even playing the same game. Okay, Sasha's one. Hi, Sasha. You're coming with me. Like in certain games, like say Oxygen Not Included, you can put special caps on and stuff. You could do the same kind of thing with this, with certain outfits. You could say, hey, I want all people with a certain quality to have this outfit and stuff. Oh, fucking hell, I clicked on software twice. But I just don't tend to fuck around with all the small stuff because usually I can only grab a sample size of like a dozen people and be like, yep, I'm going to go out with that. And it's fine. It just makes it a little bit harder because I took on a lot of people quickly. Usually I have a lot more time to get to know everybody and their names and what they do. I normally have more mining tasks on my base as well. So it gives me a bit more time with them. Yeah. I'll give you all the pats while I'm like searching through this. I'm just trying to find a couple of people that maybe got something a bit stronger than mining. I'm only going to need like probably 2 or 3 people. My only problem is I don't want to take any night owls at the same time. You're probably good enough. What are you, Voz? Yeah, Voz. Okay. Voz and Sasha. They're a couple that can go out. Not an actual couple. I do have couples in this game. I don't have the DLC that allows for breeding. There's a good fucking reason for that. So I don't think I could handle the size colony that I would end up with in that event. Yeah, I thought Mai was one of them. Mai can come with. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he'll love that. Let's see, who am I on to now? I'm up to Dimitri. Stefan's mining. Oh, hello, Stefan's. Okay, that's good enough. Where the fuck did he go? Hold on. There. Fucking hiding. Alright, I've got 3 miners. That'll be good enough. And I'll grab maybe a couple of people that can shoot. Like that. That'll do it. That'll give us something. And now I want to... Probably would be best to wait for my fucking crew to come back because I don't have much in the way of hauling animals. That should be fine. Even if they manage to get themselves outside, they wouldn't be going anywhere. It's fine. I'll hook up with some hauling animals. I'll send them down that way soon. Let's see. Kibble? Nah. Simple meals, maybe. Just, I don't have many, so I don't want to take that. You got packaged survival meals? Sure. Nobody's eating hay, but I'll give you guys some pemmican, 200 of that. I think I'm going to overstack these guys. If they step outside of the base, they're not going to be able to move anywhere, but my other group will catch back up pretty fast. Let's see, we've got 6 days of food. I'm kind of going for... Oh, shit. What am I typing? Let's slap 1,000 rice on there. It's 12 days. There's some berries. Let's give you guys another 1,000. 17. That's not a lot. Considering they're going to be out there mining for a while, maybe give you some potatoes. Yeah, 22 days will get it done. They're pretty much over encumbered at the moment. You are not taking that much in the way of healing stuff. See, hops. Okay. I could be doing this a lot better, but I don't have... I'll leave the... Actually, fuck it. I'll take the gold, silver with them. They'll be fine. If they get out and they go to it, it should be okay. I can split this off near home and, like, basically take any of the animals that aren't encumbered with stuff. Like, I've got about 2,000 that can go down to there, and then